preacher said pray for us, so I send them up, send them up, so I send them up. The preacher said pray for us, so I send them up, send them up, so I send them up. The preacher said pray for my congregation, I'm placed with a heavy load. My burden is weighing on my mind, about to explode. Dynamite, don't feel like I'm flying right. Feels like Christ just left me alone, out of control. They say home is where the heart is, but that's long forgotten. I just felt the promise, I just felt the cost is too expensive for my expenses in this budget. Wasn't room for any adjustments. I was just in a place where I had been disgusted by the notion I was a leader and a supreme being, cheering on my team, dreaming of cream, even though cash ain't rule everything around me. Confess my faults to my creator who made me like telling someone you love her and find out she's Satan. Though I was the light, but I'm only one candle, one soul channel, one man to understand. I can't do everything I can. So the shepherd told his flock to ignite the spark in their heart, find a way to forgive him for his shortcomings. I found it humbling the way he said it, so I forgave him for his forgiveness. Is the first lesson he taught us when he told us to put him up. My mama said pray for us, so I send him up, send him up, so I send him up. My mama said pray for us, so I send them up, send them up, so I send them up. My mama said pray for the family. There's roaches in the pot, stashing a Glock in the orchards. I was only 12 and I lit off my first 12 shots. My mama said please pray for the family. The next day my daddy died tragically. The doc said he had beat his bout with cancer, but I guess God had given me his final answer. I was backstage when I got the phone call and still played, still did my show that night, though my heart was in another place. Not flesh of my flesh or bone of my bone. You took me in and you gave me a home. I was 14 years old, out of control. This rap life was something that I had in my soul. So we would sneak out to LA just to make a name, sneak back through the window by 5 a.m. just to get to sleep by 6, school by 8. You gave me a proper base from a life that wasn't waste. Nurtured my talent and showed me the right way. Showed 300 kids the same. Rex said pray for the bullies, so I send them up, send them up. Rex said pray for the bullies, so I send them up, send them up. Rex said pray for the bullies, so I send them up, send them up. Rex said pray for the bullies, so I send them up, send them up.